Oh, we're returning to Eastpool. What do we do? I'm in chapter 22, quest, the meaning of life. We're gonna learn the meaning of life. Wait, what? Can I teleport? No. Unable to use fast travel. Is something gonna happen? I am a little nervous, and also I have to pee.
Torgal, what is it?
What is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Oh god, he just went off. He's gone. Oh, something in Eastpool? Oh my god, if they've been like attacked. I see fire through the fence. I see a lot of fire through the fence. Is that normal fire or is that... I think something might be burning. Oh my god. I just came here and met these people. What about Hannah? What about that old man whose name I forgot? And also what about the mayor, who I don't really care about that much, to be honest. But that old man, what was his name? The senile old man. Hope Ron is okay. Fuck Ron. Honestly, I hope Ron came to visit Eastpool right at this really inopportune time and fucking burned to death. Cool. No.
What happened here?
Why are you poking them with your sword? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
Oh my god. Bitch! Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, there we go. That's what I meant.
We've got a live one.
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Yeah, no survivors, which is why I have to kill you. Maybe don't just fucking stand there, Jill. Maybe. What are you doing? You don't have to wait for me to go help people. Okay? Get over here, bitch. Get over here, bitch. Get over here, bitch. There we go. I got it. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Bitch! All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command.
Oh, fuck you, Annabella.
Ooh, smash me.
Ah!
I got smashed.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I killed him. I almost died. I had like no health left.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
She is dead! Well, at least now she's with her husband who I murdered, so... there is some solace in that. Maybe.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Oh, I'm glad he's mad at his mother. He hasn't expressed a lot of anger at her yet. Torgal. Kind of weird that Torgal was drawn by the smell of burning flesh.
Ah, we're too late. Gav. Clive.
Yeah.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
I feel like that's like the first time they have like a lot of reasons for people hating bears and why they are enslaved. But in this one, it feels like they're touching on jealousy as one of the reasons. Like, I think just controlling them because they're different, fear of their power, but also jealousy that they're born with this power that Annabella doesn't fucking have. I honestly didn't even think of that as a reason.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
Jill is good.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it.
Let's destroy it instead, maybe, I think.
Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
I'm just so happy about how Clive and Jill, how their eyes are being opened and seeing how who the fuck?
Now, rats, lead me to your nest.
Oh, you must be the one that...
Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If
Oh.
only he knew where to send it.
Do you think that he turned in this town just because he knew that Sid's people would come and try to help and then he could get led back to Sid's hideout? That is so evil! I feel really happy that both Clive and Jill, they grew up in this place where I think they didn't look down on bears or hate them or anything like that, but they were still just grew up with the understanding that they're slaves and you should be nice to them, but they're still slaves, and probably not really understanding how bad it was for bears outside of Rosaria whenever Archduke Daddy was around. And they're just, their eyes are being opened and they're caring about it, and they understand that freedom is something that everyone deserves and they shouldn't be killed for it. And Clive is even like motivated to join Sid now in his mission, and I'm just so happy because I love Sid and what he is doing, and I just really like this game. Maybe we can go back and read books now. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I'm so excited. Ah. Okay, obviously we need to check in with Nectar. Nectar! Oh my god, Nectar is with the blacksmith. Careful you don't set that breath alight. Kupo! Are you saying that Blackthorn has stinky breath? Is he a Morble? Maybe he's part Morble. This is a new canon. Blackthorn is part Morble. Nectar thinks he has stinky breath. Nectar is the worst. I love him so much. It's probably a better that nobody understands Nectar because he would be put in jail. New song.
Stand up to the sun. The rose fears not his shade. Earth soak in tears of blood. Tonight his oath is made.
The only thing I can think is when they talk about Rose, maybe they meant like Rosaria. Maybe the night of the whatever. Or he could have just be singing about ancient shit. But that's the third song. He's actually coming up with new shit. I guess that doesn't really count as a song. And maybe it's one long song. His greatest treasure was always Benny. So when a servant of Waloed informed him that his love had been slain by Sid. Oh, that's not even true. Oh. I thought he was just mad that Sid sent him her like body or coffer or ashes or head or something, you know? Interpreted it as a taunt, but he thinks that she was killed by Sid. Okay, that's stupid. You're stupid. I hate the thing about this game is that, and I keep commenting on this, is how likable and personable, like how much personality and dynamicism, is that a word? They're so dynamic. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. The just random fucking NPCs are, and when they're nice, it just makes you like them and care about them more than just like some random fucking NPC. This is the mayor, but the other guy, the old man, is also dead, I assume. This sucks. I hate Annabelle. I hate Annabelle more than the Emperor. Sylvester. Sylvester sounds like a loser. The ancient Muriel. That's somebody's name. The ancient mural. Who created it and for what purpose is unknown, but the celestial being in the center suggests some connection to a long-lost religion. I wonder if it's like a different icon. Nothing comes to mind. It does look like he might be birthed out of a volcano, which I think feels fiery. But there's also, it looks like there's rays of light, and also the tips of the mountain or whatever, they look like phoenix beaks. But see, like the yellow? That's very holy-ish, right? I wonder if it could be a combination. Maybe there was one god who separated itself into the different elements and the icons were born out of that. I don't know. Anyway, Ultima's thralls? Twisted, glowing blue creatures that awaited Clive and Jill. Is that Ultima? This? Is that supposed to, maybe that's supposed to be Ultima. Nektar is secretly Ultima! Oh my god, I would die. I would love that.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
I'm so glad they have each other. And Torgal. I'm also glad it isn't just Clive has Jill. Like, we're also seeing that Jill has struggled for the past 13 years with what she's done. I love it.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
God, I love Sid.
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
I love him so much.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
I'm so happy.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
And assassinate Annabella the bitch!
To Mother.
Oh my god! We're actually gonna go interact with her! Oh my god, please, can we please fuck her up? Can we please fuck her up? Wait, do you mean Mother Crystal? You mean Mother Crystal, don't you? Is that what you mean? You don't mean my mother. Mother has other meanings in this game. Okay, we're actually at the Imperial.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern
Empire.
provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
Oh, thank God he's not hot.
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
Of course. You're right.
Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of Great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
I don't like him, but I kind of hate those other guys more. They're just so sniveling. What I thought was weird was how precious that flower was. What was that? That he put it on a silver platter? Whoa, the Crystalline Dominion. Tiny independent state straddling the continents of Storm and Ash. The lack of a dominant has seen the Dominion become the subject of constant maneuvering over the year. So if they don't have a dominant, where the fuck is the water dominant? They said there's a water element. Show us Leviathan, bitch! And or Siren. I think it's Leviathan if it exists, but... Or maybe there really can only be 8 at a time, and because there's 2 fires, there's no water. I want to see Leviathan. This is a very lovely place. Kind of looks like a hotel.
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author.
Fancy hotel.
If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained.
Oh, wait. Is it like we humans have been sucking so much out of the mother crystals that the mother crystals are now sucking out of the planet? To make up for that. I know they're about to explain it. I just want to show how smart I am that I understand it before they say it, but if I'm wrong and completely off base, I will cut it out of the video.
But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although, admittedly, this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't?
They just
Maybe
ignored
the truth was
it.
inconvenient.
Let's destroy the mother crystals.
Inconvenient to whom? Exactly.
Let's kill 2 moms in this game. Mother crystals and Annabella.
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm.
If we do something about this, then at least bearers wouldn't be enslaved in order to mine mother crystals, so we would be helping them, probably, a little bit. Even if they get, like, reassigned somewhere else or something. I don't know, I feel like if we do something about the mother crystals, we'll, like, destroy the balance of the whole world, and who's to say the bearer system would even survive at all? This could be how we do something. Sometimes you gotta just fucking rip the world apart and start over fresh, baby.
And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch.
That's true.
Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose.
We found out where the blight came from.
So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I love Sid so much. He's perfect.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said I.
I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, you didn't have to do that. I was very, like, dramatic. You didn't have to do the same thing Sid did.
But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
I'm excited.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
I'm so excited to... What did he say? Sometimes you have to destroy the old world to build a new one. Hehehe.
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
A lot of shit. Everything that they told you about the bears. You already recognize that you've been lied to, right? I'm so excited! Oh my god! I love Sid so much. He's the best.
What happened? Is everything all right?
No. No, it's not.
Oh, no, okay. Not gonna elaborate? Got it. Goats!
Clive! You're alright! I thought you might be... Ah!
Goats!
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing.
Lost Wing.
He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
I didn't really like Quentin.
Safe travels, my friend.
The Continental Accord, an international pact made at the dawn of the present era, in which such matters as the treatment of bears and the establishment of a realm-wide currency were laid out. It formed the basis of much of Valesthean society as it stands today, including the branding of bears and their status as non-persons, marking a symbolic fresh start for mankind, albeit one which put magic users at a disadvantage. I would be so interested to see that moment, the creation of the Continental Accord. Who made it? The founder! Fear and uncertainty reigned in those early years following the sins of Zemeckis? Not wanting to further incur the wrath of the heavens, the few who survived the fall took to wandering the land, spurning magic and staying to the shadows. And so they lived for decades. One man, however, grew tired of this life, if it could be called that, and after bidding his companions farewell, climbed a grassy knoll overlooking a forest of beech and alder. Here he gathered a pile of rubble and used it to build a humble shelter in which he spent the night. The next morning, however, instead of abandoning his work, as was his people's wont, he gathered more rocks, adding to the structure until the shelter had become a shack. This he continued for days, weeks, until the shack had become a home. At first, those few wanderers who passed the knoll would shun him, cursing the man under their breaths for his hubris. But as his estate grew and one building became 2 and 2 3, the people began to slow their steps, and it was not long before some took to joining him on that knoll, gathering stones, building new lives, new destinies. This they did without magics or machines, without boon or blessing. They relied on naught but their hands, their backs, their wills, and each other. And slowly house gave way to village, village to town, and town to nation. The man would one day die, as all men do, but those who remained continue his legacy, expanded upon it. And though his name was eventually forgotten, his spirit lives on to this day in the hearts of all Rosarians. Okay, this is the founding of Rosaria, I guess. The few who survived the fall, like related to the fallen? Following the sins of Zemeckis? What's that mean? So Zemeckis did bad things and they thought that the wrath of the heavens came to punish them and caused the fall. I wonder when that was in relation to this. I assume before? This game is so interesting. I love how they're doing so much world lore, but then you also have like character development and you have world story going on currently. There's so much. This is such a cool game. I just really like that founder entry. That was cool. Also, when I read about the Accord, the Continental Accord, it reminds me of One Piece in some ways. There's a similar like restart of the world in One Piece. I'm not gonna go into much detail, and the origin of that is very mysterious. We don't really know a lot about it, and I'm very curious about that. And I'm also curious about this, like what really happened. I'm just really blown away by the design and thought that went into this game in a lot of different ways. Oh, he's right here. Oh my god, he's with the bard. Come hear the tale of Lord Nectar the Bald, who's bolder than Dion, or so I've been told. He's the best. I love him.
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby, and I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well,
she absolutely has. She found it and she read it, and she's not admitting her crimes. This is a federal offense, bitch. Okay? And I'm gonna get the jailer to come out here and arrest you. He loves arresting people and throwing people in his jail. Turn the missing items to Glenn. How do I have no memory of who Glenn is? Oh, this guy right here. He lost his shit. Right, the sacks. The big ass sacks.
Maybe I should just own up to what Owen said.
I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right. You don't have to own. I'm right here. You don't have to own up to them.
losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter... Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
He has a daughter? With whom? I want to meet his daughter. He's a dad! Oh my god. I wonder if the bears know. I feel like they probably know at least... I feel like every adult bear probably knows at least vaguely of the curse. Like some bears die to the curse, but may not know it's everyone. Or also that it has to do with using your power. Dog! Look, this dog is sparkling. Wow. That's a dog.
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him.
There's just something so creepy about Quentin. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't think he's a bad guy. He's just creepy. Oh no, is this Randall?
Sorry, Randall.
Oh no.
Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside.
Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go.
You know, I think that fiction and media don't have good representation for those of us who snort laugh, which includes me. And I'm very happy. I feel so seen.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quentin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. I can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
Oh.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
They have been used and abused.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you?
Would you like some poop soup?
You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
These poor folks. Let's get them some chocobo stew, baby! Yummy.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Yeah. You may. Eat your fill, baby!
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Oh, like quiet little thank you at the end. Damn. Eat everything. Eat the whole village. Eat everyone here. You deserve it.
The tavern.
What?
It's done for.
Why?
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
Okay. You shouldn't have stayed. It's good that you got away. But you shouldn't have waited for the main character to show up to seek help from anyone. That was a mistake.
They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
She definitely shit herself on the way out as well. I know she's not saying it, but I feel like she sort of implied it. I'm reading between the lines. She pooped her pants. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
God, some of these NPCs are so stupid. Can you not tell that I'm the main character? Can you not tell how powerful I am? It's really sad, to be honest.
Never knew dung had so many uses.
Still? How many uses does it have? That you're still reading through the list of uses.
Is making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming.
I can't wait
We
to
go
meet the
way
Dame.
back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
He doesn't know what he
Don't go
means.
blind, you know, with your...
She's quite a woman, if you know what I mean. And Clive is like, okay, so she's a woman. Got it. Got it. I know exactly what you mean. Oh, yeah. Let's go meet that Dame, baby. I should fix my hair before I get there. I don't think Clive needs to fix his hair. His hair's perfect. I gotta fix my hair.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
What do you mean I'm in a
I never
hurry?
took you for the type.
I just spent like 2 hours doing side quests. What do you mean someone's in a hurry? What does that even mean?
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief. What'd you say?
Sid, Jill.
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
And Torgal.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
As if that fucking matters. You fought an icon as just a normal ass human with a sword. I mean, you didn't defeat her, but you held your own for quite a while. I think you could hold your own enough in any kind of skirmish in order to get away.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
I semi-prime all the time.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda.
Yeah, I got Benny's juice inside
And
me.
did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
That's exactly what I was
Let's
saying.
try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
What is that woman? Where are you going? Where are you
two
going, lady?
behave now.
Slowly walking toward us. And then she noticed that I noticed her. So she pretended to turn, but she was still eavesdropping. Love this. I love this. Love it.
There, boy. Get him,
No,
boy.
I'm attacking a chocobo! I was thinking about doctors.
With Reds.
Keep your hands to yourself.
A
I
flesher?
don't want to buy anything that's been soured by a branded's touch.
Fresh fish.
Give me one of those
all
pounds.
from the Sea of Grace this very morning.
What did you say was
Sea
in
of
these pies again?
Grace.
Welcome, good. Bugger off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
God.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray Branded.
Why is everyone so mean to me? I mean, I know why, but it fucking sucks.
What can I do for you?
Have you no other bearers? Those two look rather used.
Oh, look at them.
Used? Yes, but spent? Hardly. They've both at least a good year left in them.
I hate this world.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
Is she wearing a necklace
No,
that
mine.
is a house?
Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to
Isabel.
my less preferred clientele.
Clientele?
You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final
You just saw the Chocobo wiggle its butt in the background.
And whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
How are Jill and Sid gonna get through? Oh, they're not branded. I want to free these bears. I'm gonna kill this guy. Go! Go! I will hold them off! Run! You're free! Run to the hidey way! Hidey hole!
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking brand.
God!
Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
You're filth, bitch!
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it.
Where's Torgal?
The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
I don't understand how Sid and Jill are gonna get through. Proprietress of the Vale, Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. Oh. Ill repute. And one of Sid's trusted collaborators. Isabel is much admired by the populace for her elegance and refinement, qualities that have earned her the title of the Dame. We're gonna end here for the night. I wanted to meet the Dame. We met her. She has been met.